Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Get out there with Miracle Man, then it's Cowboy, then it's Magician, and it's the Monster in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, we've got Gordon, Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Derozan in at the 3 side. Craig, a game like this, two offensive juggernauts going head-to-head. I mean, we're buckled in, ready to go.
I mean, listen, the rules favor offense in today's game. That's why league-wide.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside, Wilson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Leonard. And now, here comes Wilson leading the break. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Gordon finds Derozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, look, I've always thought that the way Paul leads his team is impressive. Look, he's always talking, giving instruction. I guess he's a real player coach.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And here's the fast break. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Gordon, that's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. All up top. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. And the rejection by Leonard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Suns call time.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. But they don't have to play safe tonight, but they do have to play smart.
Goes up on the high post. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Jokic passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And the miracle Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Thunder's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Derozan. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain. Possession. And the Suns making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And Rain Man subbed in for Leonard.
He's not going to outmuscle too many guys, but Paul still has too much grit to let a little contact keep him from finishing. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Isaac. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. He lobs it up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Suns trail by 8. Paul surveying the floor. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 6.
Some guys in this league have a good floater. Paul's rainbow is exceptional. Fluid, high, accurate.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And coming down the home stretch, Chris, this is where modern-day strength and conditioning programs really show their worth.
Yeah, definitely. You need the analytics of sports science. I mean, it seems to evolve a little bit every year.
So for the Suns, Achua, he's checked in for Jokic. Derek White comes in for Booker, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Paul. Inside, got a piece of it. And White kicks to VanVleet.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Rain Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's VanVleet off the left rim and out.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he does.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here. Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Suns trail by 12. Down low, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
White the pass to Achua. Back to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And Phoenix making a change here. Hudson's checked in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Gary. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And both free throws good for White. Here's Thunder. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. Got a hand on it. Here's Money with 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this. And a tremendous offensive cap. Chris Paul recently talked about the deep.
First and foremost, we just got to do.
Spoken like a future head. Coach Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got the monster. Get out there with Rain Man. And it's Cowboy. And it's Wilson in at the 3. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Los Angeles leading by 14. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So for the Suns, Jokic comes in for Isaac, and it's Devin Booker in for Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Jokic with the bucket.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Suns trail by 18. Here's Booker. Here's Achua. Banked in off the glass.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's the monster. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Gordon's checked in for Achua, and Paul's subbed in for Hudson. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. 19-point game. Derozan finds Booker. Back to Derozan. 6 on the shot clock. Wilson with the block. The pass to Miracle Man. Here's Tyler, but they'll get another chance.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Paul. Got a piece of it. Leonard against Booker. Leonard attacking.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Yep, that one goes in there.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
And it's Derozan at the elbow. Over Wilson. And Derozan with the basket on the assist by Paul. Derozan's got his first bucket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 17. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Tips it, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 points.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The shot's good from Paul.
Oh, so composed and confident. I mean, Paul isn't the biggest guy. That doesn't stop him from getting it done inside.
The monster. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Booker. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, wow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Derek White's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The professor's checked in for Los Angeles. Money comes in for Magician. Isaac's checked in for Phoenix. Red Van Vliet comes in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, ABC's checked in for Tyler. Rain Man comes in for Leonard. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. And it's good for 2. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. The high post shot. ripped away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
The Suns have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on White.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. Passes it to Gordon. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Derozan in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find an open man. His court awareness simply off the charts. Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Leonard against Booker. It's deflected, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Basket, good. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
That's a 2 from Paul, kept alive. Gordon, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 22. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Gordon. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Derozan. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. A pretty good start to the half.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Hudson's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Phoenix calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Booker. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. It's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Hudson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And it's blocked by Gordon. And now the Suns a fast break. Shot left block, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. They double him with Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
Achua, he's checked in for Phoenix. Isaac comes in for Chris Paul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Isaac with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Achua, and they pick up 2. Achua's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting them. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
1:43 left to play in the third. And it's Jokic missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And the pass to Thunder. Here's the professor. Here's Money. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Isaac, and it's blocked. They retain possession. From deep, the offensive rebound. Achua. Here's Rain Man.
Oh! That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Isaac. Guarded closely. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three, Booker, and he's good on the three ball. Booker's got 9 points.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Derozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Gary. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it...
Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Derozan's shot is good.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. Now here's Van Vliet. D right on him. White dishes to Derozan. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's an aggressive take there by Derozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
And Los Angeles guys shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Gordon's checked in for Phoenix. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. With some arc, and it's denied. Leonard kicks to Wilson. Here's the monster. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Gordon. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And the foul on the monster. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas. He's checked in for Tyler. Robertson comes in for Leonard. And Anthony subbed in for Miracle Man. Los Angeles. Angeles calls timeout. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For three, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Van Vliet. And the foul on the Monster. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And Phoenix making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Gordon. And the Suns miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th. Going 6 for 7. Miracle Man, the pass to the Monster. Leonard inside. He's against Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy. And so far, it's paying off in this game.
To the middle. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's blocked by Lewis. Fast break, here come the Suns. White's running. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Achua, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Basket counts. Miracle Man's got 10 points in the quarter. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Dishes it to Lewis. Leonard with the steal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second first team foul. At the line, number 1.
And the first one drops. Hudson's checked in for Phoenix. And so he hits both. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's off on the 1st.
2 shots.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Here's Miracle Man in a big-time jam right there.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Phoenix, TJ McConnell.
And he makes both free throws. And Los Angeles guys shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the 2nd half.
1:35 left in the game. And the foul. the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And here's Los Angeles. Now off the inbound, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. 1:30 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miracle Man.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Number 1. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Tyler. The professor's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Los Angeles guys shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And there it is for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Miracle Man. Oh!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And they go to the intentional foul. That's good from McConnell.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Here's Los Angeles now. And down it goes, jamming that one home. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Phoenix, TJ McConnell.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Miracle Man. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
For Suns, TJ McConnell.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Off the inbound pass. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And that one misses. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Miracle Man. Rebounded by Hudson. And that's an intentional foul. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Los Angeles now. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 47. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Los Angeles with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Leonard in for Thunder. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Miracle Man. Makes it off the glass. Miracle Man's got 56 points in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle. Oh!
Timeout. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Timeout called. The Suns, they're trailing by 48. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Leonard for three. Lewis grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And an intentional foul right there. That's good from McConnell. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Suns. He's perfect from the line this time. Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And he commits the intentional foul. That's good from Hudson. At the line for your Suns. And Hudson drops them both. Here's Miracle Man. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cricket to feel